Good morning, Minecraft. How you doing, Wandering Beekeeper here? Welcome, welcome. It is episode 52. I have been doing this for a year. One solid year of weekly streams, 52 in the 51 in the can and 52 online, and it's been a thing. It's been a journey. Oh, content warnings. Content warnings are a thing. Content warning for language. I'm 62 years old and I say whatever the fuck I feel like and really don't care. So I will swear, I will make weed references, and I will make dick jokes and talk about American politics because, well, I mean, everybody is at this point. Sorry, folks. The USA has shown its true colors, and I'm saying this as a military veteran. I served in the United States Air Force, and don't fucking say it. Nobody gets to thank me for my service because, first off, I got treated as an expended round. The Republican Party has always treated veterans as expended rounds and is the party that has routinely cut veterans' benefits every time they've been in office. We're no longer useful, and so we don't need to be kept around. We need to be disposed of. There's this thing, the idea of, disposable resources. As human resources. You're not a person. You're just a resource. You're to be disposed of once your usefulness is expended. And it's always been. I'm talking lived experience here, so there's no political warning, no political tag. I am an old queer man living in a red state, and so yeah, I ain't tagging shit. But enough of that. All right, we've got the political rantage and the content warning and all that bullshit out of the way, and let's play some fucking Minecraft here. Give me a game screen and get into our usual starting location, the workshop area at the Mushroom Mine Shaft. Has altered a bit. I went on and carved out a chamber and got auto crafting for ep2 set up. I only have one item set up for auto crafting right now, one item patterned. I haven't done anything with it yet, but it's there if I need it. Let's see. Quick tour of the Mushroom Mine Shaft. Nothing much different here, I don't think, but I do need to check on... Alright. Check on the bootstrapper. And I've had this pyrolyzed oven here going all week, trying to make enough benzene to bootstrap the refinery, and that's been a thing of its own. Oh, we'll get to the refinery. We're going to visit a couple areas first, but we will get to the refinery, and it is a thing, let me tell you. Lord, 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 it is a thing. Okay, we'll toss that in, and have we got any wood tar? Let's slurp it up. How are we doing on the helium? We're almost full on the helium. I'm, centrifuging a bunch of endstone dust here. End up with vast quantities of it from mining in the end, like you do stone dust for mining in the overworld, or netherrack dust for mining in the nether. And if you centrifuge it, you get mostly sand, the occasional bit of tungstate, which is really important because that makes tungsten, and I'm going to drop it in here and then relocate it and take the whole thing. I got 44 tungstate. That's pretty good. That's doing pretty good. Rare stuff. Back around here to our old friend, the benzene distillery, and toss that wood tar into it. How much benzene we got? Not much. I'll take what I got. I gotta be able to go fuel this thing. And then the EBF back here is cranking out stainless steel. It's got a ways to go and not that much there. I'm not going to bother with it. Okay, we should visit ore processing. It's going to be loud. I just loaded the chest. And so the ore line is clicking along. Having gotten that thing fully automated, it has been a major release of time. The amount of time it took doing all the manual shuffling between the damn shulker boxes. How we doing here? Battery's good enough. I'm going to go on and cut this off and not spin the biodiesel. Oh, I should check the sulfur. Okay. That's idle right now. It has just got an air compressor going. I've got an LCR here set up to make nitric acid. The problem being I need the nitric acid at the refinery, and so rather than making it and transporting it, I'm supposed to have quantum tunneling in the near future. Hold on a fucking second. I have been so obsessed with some of this. P2P channels, P2P tunnels, and item P2P tunnels. Fuck. Quantum tunneling is on the next level, isn't it? Power substation, extreme combustion engine, tungsten steel. I'm trying to remember where this is. I'm pretty sure at some point I've got quantum tunneling available. I'm just not seeing it here. If I get quantum tunneling would allow me to port in here into to import into AE2 from this tank and export in another dimension. It's like you know, you use quantum tunneling to you can pipe through the pipe lava in from the nether and that sort of thing. This is making nitric acid, but it really does need to be in the refinery. I'll be building some LCRs there in the near future. Okay, let's see. Tungsten line. The tungsten, yeah, this is the tungsten line here. And let me just drop this benzene in here. Ain't much, but it'll do. And I got some tungstate dust here I can drop in. And I believe... I don't remember. I believe I dropped the tungstate in. Oops, shit. Come back here. God damn it. Not what I meant to do. There. We'll drop the tungstate into there. So this chemical reactor here is making hydrochloric acid to feed over to here, where I drop the tungstate dust into the hydrochloric acid, and I get out lithium chloride dust and tungstic acid dust. Got a mixer here doing a thing. The tungsten, it goes around to the other side here. Get around here. Where I got an electrolyzer that breaks off the lithium and sends the chlorine back over to be made into more hydrochloric acid. And then another electrolyzer that breaks off the oxy and gives me tungsten and then sends the oxy back around. And since the oxy up here, I'm collecting oxy. Lord, everything produces oxy. And so I end up with so much of it. I figure eventually I'll take this tank somewhere else, import it into a grid where it's useful. In the meantime, I now have some tungsten here, and I'm going to take this tungsten and I'm going to walk back around with it to this mixer, which should have steel dust in it. And I'm going to add this tungsten dust that I just made and process it into tungsten steel, which is a, there we go, which is the primary metal of the next tier. In order to get from EV to IV, I have to have tungsten steel, and I have to have copious quantities thereof. Oi, oi, oi. So, we'll get that working, and at some point I'm going to have to put it over into that EBF in a helium atmosphere, but I got to have a lot more benzene first. To get benzene, I know where there's lots of benzene. It's just going to be even louder than here. Oh, one other thing. While that's processing, let me walk around. Oh, I finally have an EV centrifuge, and so I'm able to take this metal mixture dust and break it down into chromite, barite, hematite, bauxite, pyrolusite, and ilmenite. All sorts of fun stuff. Precursors to other things. These piles of stuff will eventually go to be processed elsewhere. Right. Excuse me. For right now, they're just going to stay where they are. That steel crate will accumulate a lot, and I've got a lot to process. Boy, do I have a lot to process. Abandoned oil well, it was running so slowly that there was no point in even doing anything with it. Alright, let's go on and get this show on the road here. I need to readjust how I'm sitting. My ergonomics have been kind of shit lately, and I really need to be thinking more about it. I'm messed up my right arm, something fierce. I do not need to be having to go in for treatment for like carpal tunnel or some such bullshit. Alright, this had a little time to run. Did it do anything useful? It did, but not enough to be worth slurping it off and taking it over. Let's go on and bounce over, and this is going to get much more loud. Because we are in a refinery. Now, I'm going to go on and swap out here. Let's get this swapped out and turn that on. There we go. Equivalent of putting on a safety line, because I'm in a void dimension and there isn't anything here but this platform. Yeah, if I take off, and yeah, there's just, you know, there's the sun down there and up there, and it's, or the moon or whatever. Yeah, this is what I've been working on all week, and it does get loud. I mean, we're dealing with crackers here applying high pressure steam to naphtha in order to crack the petroleum molecules and feed the cracked naphtha into these distillation towers where we're producing a lot of different things. The naphtha is over here. It's being, you've previously seen how that works. I do have AE2 piping now, so here's benzene. Here's rather a lot of benzene. Let's see about siphoning off a bit of this benzene. Can I? Come on. There we go. That's how you do it. Alright, there's 2 cans of benzene. I'm going to grab one more. Alright, 3 cans of benzene will be enough, should be enough to take back over for the tungsten line. This is just now starting to tick back up. I just put a fresh can of oil on it after running it out, letting it clear out. That's going to be really thumping loud, partly because of those combustion generators, partly because of the distilleries. I've segmented the distillery here. This side of the distillery over here is still doing oil into sulfurated naphtha. This side over here is set to do wood tar into benzene. I've got a different system going now, and so I've shut this down for the time being. It's just sort of accumulating wood tar. These are all processing charcoal into wood tar. Those are, yeah, I got 4 pyrolyze ovens now. 2 of them are making wood tar and charcoal. 2 of them are making charcoal and wood vinegar. Wood vinegar fractions one more time, has one more fraction than wood tar. The wood tar goes here, where it's being fractioned out into a variety of things, creosote and benzene being one of them. Oh, here, we can just point at it, right? It's disabled. I need to turn it on. Shame on me. There we go. And we are making creosote, phenol, benzene, toluene, and dimethyl benzene out of wood tar. The phenol has immediate uses. Toluene is an incredibly powerful solvent, great for use in plastics work. Creosote has its uses, and the benzene I've just been burning as fuel in the gas turbines. The wood vinegar gets cracked into acetic acid, ethanol, methanol, acetone, methyl acetate, and water. The methyl acetate and the acetic acid are both precursors for tetranitromethane. Tetranitromethane is my goal right now. I've got things sketched out for the platinum line. That is going to be massive. I'm still working on fuel. I am still, after 3-4 weeks, working on fuel. So to make tetranitromethane, which will convert diesel to cetane boosted diesel and massively up the octane, I need either nitric acid and ethanone or sulfuric acid and acetic acid. Well, I've got plenty of sulfuric acid sitting around, and I'm making acetic acid here. Ethanone is made from sulfuric and acetic. I could, to get tetranitromethane, I could react nitric acid with methyl acetate, which I'm making directly here, and skip a step of making ethanone out of sulfuric and acetic. Problem being, I'm only making 10 millibuckets of methyl acetate per pass. I'm making 100 millibuckets of acetic acid, so I got more acetic acid than methyl acetate coming in. Sulfuric acid is incredibly easy to come by. I've got scads of it sitting around. Nitric is going to be the trick. Nitric, I need a large chemical reactor, and I need nitrogen dioxide to react with water and oxy. To get nitrogen dioxide, I need another LCR reacting nitrogen with oxygen. To get the nitrogen and oxygen, I'm going to build an air distillation tower. And that's what I've got planned to do here. Let's just start looking into how this is going to work. Parts is parts. We start with an air compressor. Let's see, I've been stacking up parts in here. We're going to need to start with power. I'm going to do propane. Where's my gas turbine generators? Give me half of those. I'm going to go on and pump 16 of them down and do 16 amps. I have normal steel fluid pipe for the propane. I will need a few other things. Let's see. Let's just start with setting up the energy bank. And grab some cable, some wire here. And I'll need an export bus. And I'll need fluids. So I'm going to come over here into this empty space here, and whoa, it is suddenly quiet. We got some machinery between us and the loud stuff, and all that's happening here is burbling from the distillation tower. That's fine and dandy. Okay, we got cable there. I want to start pretty much right here. So let's just set our gas turbines. I'm going to turn this and point the line going that way. Maybe. Do I want to nestle it in? Nestling it in here maybe would be better. Not going to be that long, and I could put my turbines right here. Okay. Those. Oops. Come on. Maneuver up to where I want you. There you are. There we go. Oops. Not what I meant to do. Okay, there's that. Come around here. Okay, let's see. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-boom. Yes, I actually do have to connect the pipe to the export bus. Okay, I'm going to leave the export bus blank for right now, so it doesn't export anything. And just putting in the filter to start loading in the fuel, we'll switch this mess on. Okay, I got 16 amps coming out of here, and we are going to need to first... Oh, damn it, I forgot to drop off this benzene. I need to go drop off this benzene. Okay, hold on a minute. I need to clear space in my inventory. Switch that over. Oh, I also need to power up my jetpack. Let's bounce up to ore processing. And I'll just hop down here for a second, and I'm going to drop my jetpack in here. Let it start charging. And I need to drop this benzene off. There we go. Now I should be able to take the tungsten steel, give it a second to finish making it up here. Take this tungsten steel around and show you the EBF where it's processed. EBF, electric blast furnace. Standard Greek Tech TLA. Okay, that's our last one. Cooking. There we go. Got 50 tungsten steel dust. Quite a lot, actually. So there's a vacuum freezer and an EBF. We've seen this before. Nichrome coil block. What makes this one unique is that I've got a can of helium gas feeding into it so that we're cooking in a helium environment. And we're going to make tungsten steel. Boop. There it goes. 34 seconds per ingot at EV. That's a lot of voltage, a lot of power being applied. But it kicks out a hot tungsten steel ingot over to the vacuum freezer. I said it, there we go. From the oven to the freezer to the table. And if you are not as old as me, you probably didn't get that one, but that's okay. I'm used to my references being Hodgson's. And down below to the dust farm. Pretty much at my age, most of the references I make are Hodgson's. Just goes with the territory. All right, that gets that inventory cleared. That was the main thing I was worried about there, was clearing the inventory space. Scoot that over into that empty spot. And stop and think a second before I bounce back over. Is there anything I need to carry over? Was there anything I was looking for that I didn't have? Oh shit. Would help if I took my safety equipment with me. That's what that hole is for. There we go. Okay. That's why I had a hole in my inventory, because my safety equipment was on the charger. Move away from some of the noise here. There we go. And back over here to where we were working. Now, next thing I need here is going to be the air compressor. Where did I put? I know I built one, a couple. Where are they? Turbine generators, combustion generator, fluid heater, battery buffer, transformer cracker, edge, electrolyzer, muffler, and where did I put the damn fool air compressor? Oh, don't tell me I didn't build one. Easy enough to make one if I don't have one. Let me check the barrel over here. Oh, gotta have that. For the LCRs. There's my gas collector. And then I need a centrifuge. Oh, dagnabbit. Did I see a centrifuge over there? No, I did not. Change the safety equipment. Here, oh, give it a few seconds. Loading up my system a little hard here. RegTech can get kind of laggy if you're not careful. Okay. I don't think that's just a machine hull, but that Set that aside for something to make something else, but let's see. I need a centrifuge. I need one of these. Bump, bump, ba-dum, ba-dum, bump, bump. Oops. Blue. Control click to craft. Oh, hey, there we go. Start. It's trying. Come on. You can do it. It's not crafting it. I don't know why it's not crafting it. That's kind of annoying. Alright. Let's just go back to here, and I'm going to manually make one. Drop it in, drop it in. And there's my centrifuge. Because if I remember correctly, let's just go look at how I've previously set it up. Alright, I have an advanced gas collector here that feeds into this super tank of air. The super tank of air then feeds down into the centrifuge, and the centrifuge feeds into the 2 tanks of nitrogen and oxygen, and I'm going to need fluid filters. Filters, have I got any in here? Doubtful, but I do have, oh, well, yeah, that's not useful at the moment, and not what I need. Let's go look over here, and ammonia, and no filters. Another vacuum freezer sitting around. Lord, I got enough of those sitting around. Nothing I need here. I've already gone through this previously, but, you know, it's worth it. Alright. Let me stop and think a second. Could have grabbed buckets of nitrogen and oxygen back there, but I think I might have a nitrogen gas bucket, an oxygen gas bucket, here or not, and fluid filters. I don't see any fluid filters here, but I think I have fluid filters over in the other dimension. Let's just jump. lest it look like I am boogering this up, and it may still look like it. I am following a basic dictum here to always output to a buffer. Okay. Let's see now. This needs to be set to eject out that way. This needs to be set to send the liquids up. This will bring them down and we'll split them here. Tank. No, they need to face the other direction. This thing, the tanks automatically put their eject port on the back. And I actually want to do that. Okay. Now, connect, and connect. And then install nitrogen going that way. I need my screwdriver. Set that correctly. There we go. And then I need the oxy filter, and the oxy filter goes there. And we configure it. There we go. Excuse me. This will now collect air. This is our air compressor. Store it here, where it's dropped into the centrifuge, which will then split it into nitrogen and oxygen. At least that's the idea. Let us back up and check a couple of things. Let's see, centrifuge, air, nitrogen, oxygen, no program number. That's important. Always check to see if there's a program number. Okay, I now am collecting nitrogen and oxygen. Let's see. Oh, boogers. I've just realized I've put this in the wrong spot. This is not the way I wanted to do it. Shit. The nitrogen and oxygen need to come out of a distillation tower, not out of a centrifuge. Ding bat. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. Not at all a problem. This needs to be coming into a vacuum freezer, which needs to go here. Vacuum freezer is an entire another thing. Alright, let's go put some stuff away. I forgot to check my build sheet. Shame on me. Okay, when in doubt, tuck it into the grid. Alright, keep the super tank. The centrifuge can go over here to the rest of the machinery. And we'll toss those in as well. Hold on to those. I need to pipe the air into a vacuum freezer. There's a vacuum freezer block back. Let's look at the multi-block. output bus, and some frostproof aluminum casing. The usual crap. Alright. We'll grab an auto maintenance hatch. Don't have to have a muffler hatch. I need an energy. I need an input and an output. An output bus, and an input bus. I need frostproof aluminum casing. I think that's about the extent of it, isn't it? Let's look at the multi-block again. Maintenance hatch, energy hatch, output, input, casing, that's it. Okay, let's build this puppy. I'm going to put it right next to here. Let's just get this sucker laid down. Stop and think. I want the input hatch. Actually, I don't want it that close, do I? I'm blocking a vent. Hold on. There we go. Let's not block the vent. Instead, let's run the cable forward. That's an idea. We'll run the cable forward like that. I'm going to put it over here and then cut and bring it around in a corner there. Let's just get started from here. Alright. Now, if I remember correctly, it is in fact hollow in the middle. Okay, stop and think. Put away the fluid pipe. Put away the wiring. I need the energy hatch. Energy hatch must go here. Must go here. Like that. There we go. Okay. Output bus. Input and output hatch I want on the top. I don't even see me putting any solids in this thing. So I'm going to drop the input and output bus over here. And I'm going to put the vac freezer control module. I'm going to put it here. That leaves me the maintenance hatch, which will go on the top layer, and that'll go on the top layer. Input hatch is going to go here. Output hatch is going to go there. Maintenance hatch can go there. And then we drop this in, and it should, boop, there it goes. Form the multi-block. I'll form the multi-block. Okay. We'll simply move the port. It's that. It really is that simple. And I'm going to use stainless steel here because it looks nice, not because I have to, but because, you know, let's at least try and... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that steel fluid, normal steel fluid pipe is okay, but the stainless steel looks better. Alright, so the air goes into here. Got my Gazinta. Now I gotta get my Gazetta. And here is where I will build my refinery tower. Right here. I need to put that away up there. I need to keep a few things. Put that in. That'll go over in the other box. Let's see. I need... a distillation tower. I need an input bus and an output bus. I need output hatches. I'm not sure how many. Let's look it up. I think it's 5 and a bus. Yes, it's 5 and a bus. I wrote it down. Good. Good job, past me. I actually took notes. Okay, so I need 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I need an auto maintenance hatch, and I need a power hatch. I think I need a muffler hatch. And I need clean stainless casing. Let's see if that's enough to build the distillation tower. Now, my input hatch is going to go here. Okay. Think about where the electricity is and where the power needs to go. The energy hatch will go here. There's a maintenance hatch. There's no muffler hatch on a distillation tower. There's an input hatch, an output bus, an energy hatch, and a maintenance hatch. I got an input hatch. I need an output bus. Output bus. Thinking about where my AE2 is. Okay. I'm going to put output bus here and just sink a cable there. Okay, let's see. I still need the distillation tower controller proper, which I'll put here. And I need the maintenance hatch, which I'm going to put around here. We do this casing thing here. Uh-oh. Seeing some flicker over here. I'll bet it's running out of wood. Those things go through wood at a tremendous rate. I have to restock on far too damn often. Alright, so I put my output bus here, and that means I'm putting my output hatches here. And this is 5 plus 1. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. Not a problem. Ah, and it formed. Connect. All right, that's all connected. Okay. I am probably going to need more than one of these. That's fine. I have room for 3 more here that can feed into that tank with no effort at all. I have left room in case I need to add more gas collectors. I probably will. Alright, I need to connect up the AE2. Fiddly-foo. There we go. Okay, all the outputs connected down to the cable there. Gotta get this cable put into done. Let's go on and take it over. There. Oh, and this has not gotten connected. Damn. There we go. It's a redundant connection, but I'm going to make it anyway. Okay. All my time building space stations is coming in handy. Putting cable in underneath the platform. This is having a problem. Why is it having a problem? It's having a problem because it's got no power. Where's the power going? Oh, because that started back up. Damn it. Okay, hang on a second. Alright. Shut off the tank. If I shut off the tank, it'll run out of stuff fairly quickly. Now, walk through this. Export bus exports propane into the pipe, which then goes to the gas turbine generators. I've used 16 amp wire. I've got 16 generators, therefore 16 amps. So I've balanced my wire and my generators. Gas collector is set to output up into the tank. Tank is set to empty out the back automatically. Will auto eject out the back, sending compressed air into the vacuum freezer. I'm going to track this back here and make absolutely sure that there's no... Okay, air to liquid air just requires power, and it's HV, and there's no program number. We're good there. Check my design. Shit fire. I completely forgot that I'm going to have stuff coming out the output bus. Where's my AE2 cabling? Erg. Okay, fuck it. Alright. Shit. Little tricky. There we go. That's all connected. Ooh, power level on this thing is getting low. Let me run over where I've got something that's got some serious power to maybe spare. And here we are. I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to charge up my jetpack, because don't let the charge on your safety equipment drop, you know? I'm going to just wait for a second and let this charge up. Yeah. Let's get the safety equipment out of the red zone before I do anything further. All right. Go through and think about this a minute. I see this is running again after shutting down the distillery over there. I don't need that much naphtha. I'm pretty sure I've got a reasonable quantity here. Yeah, I got 3,000 buckets. It's going to take a while for the distillery for the distillery towers to crack through all that. I got plenty, so I can afford to leave the distillery row shut down, leave the raw oil shut off. Okay. So, recover that. My output bus has an importer on it because I will occasionally get crushed ice. Hurrah. Vacuum freezer's ready to go. It's got its output hatch stainless steel piped over to the input hatch of a distillation tower that says it's all ready to rock. I think I'm about ready to fuel this son of a bitch up and see if it works. Let's have a look at what we're gonna do here, because what I'm planning on is I plan to use propane. And there is room for a King of the Hill reference here, and I don't believe I can make it. I cannot do Hank Hill's voice. It's just not gonna happen. But I need a bucket of propane. Thank you. And with this bucket of propane, I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna program this. Boop. And they start spinning up. Propane. Cannot do a click and drag here. It won't work. It has to be done one click at a time. Little annoying. Okay, got propane. Got propane? Got propane. Got it. Theoretically, should have liquid air starting to pile in here. Why is this thing not going? Air. Oh, come on. I gotta find it in all the damn stairs. Here. Gas collector, program 1. There we go. Configuration error. When in doubt, check your config. We should be running. Why are we not running? Advanced gas collector. Air, program 1. Overworld. Oh, shit. I may need to try a different program. That's gonna be a bitch. Oh, shit. This void dimension doesn't have air, that doesn't have an atmosphere this thing understands. Aw, oh, damn it. Oh. I can't collect air. Fuck. God damn it. Let's break that to stop the flow of propane. Oh, God damn it. Hold on a minute. I can capture this. Let me run over here, grab an 8x battery buffer, and oh god damn it, they're all full. I need empty batteries. Shit. Oh, fuck. Fuck. The gas collector does not see there being air here. What I'm going to do is click through all of them and hope. If not, I'm going to have to import canned air. And that's going to be a pain in the butt. None of it works. Shit. Ugh. Alright, well, there's no point in this device here being here. And I'm going to cut that. And take down all of that. Just leave that up there. I want to get this. I'm going to go on and stick a battery box in. And I don't have any dead batteries at the moment to stick in there. I'll just pop these in because that'll do, at least, you know, put something there. But I need batteries, and I don't have air that it understands. The device does not see the air around it, and that's just terrible. And I got all this crap that should have been put in the boxes over there. Alright, I'll just carry it around for a while until I get back over there. I need to set up an advanced gas collector here and have it start filling tanks. And that means I need to go up to the ore processing and think about where I have power generation capacity that's not being used. I have a line right there. I'm going to just sit that right there. I'm going to take this and I'm going to sit it on top. Program 1, air. Auto eject up, and there we go. I got air coming into this super tank. Alright, that's going to take a little while. At this rate, I need a couple more of these. Damn it, I'm going to have to walk the air over. That is really annoying. That is really just intensely annoying. I'm going to have to set up an air cannery. Well, What's it take to make a couple more of these? Gas collector. I made that earlier in the week, and I have no idea what the recipe is now. I don't remember the recipe for shit I made 5 minutes ago. Are you kidding? Gas collector, HV, needs these things. Mainly needs... No, needs these. Let me do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a problem with that, and I need to go see what it is. Alright, there's those made. This. Well, there's one. I think I gotta... Nope. Alright. Collector. What do I need for it? Looks like I just need the bushings. Rubber ring. Make a stack. Stack, stack, make a stack. Make a stack with brown and black. Now what? Oh, motor. Thought I made a bunch, but maybe I used them. Pump. Fluid filter. Wrench. Socket. Horn. Speed buggy. Well, there's one made. Gonna take a minute to make another, but let's just pop up and see what happens. Oh shit. Hot pipe, hot pipe. Remember that there is a hot pipe there. Jeez. Just got reminded that there is a hot pipe there. Okie doke. I'm gonna go sock this onto there. And I'm gonna take this steel, normal steel fluid pipe that I have and go clickety pop. And then go connect it over here. And then take this and set it to program 1. Get it going. And now I have more air coming in. Vroom, zoom, zoom. Let's see if we can get this process sped up at all. I could. I'm gonna need more collectors. Argle bargle. Forgot to set the... Damn. There we go. Thank you. Whoosh. The fluid pipe is not sufficient. I need better pipe. I need large. I need to switch out normal for large. Do I have large steel fluid pipe or something analogous? My fluid pipe is bottlenecking me. Watch out for the hot pipe. Large steel fluid pipe. Here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Alrighty, gonna just remove the piping. I'll lose a bit of gas in the process. Whoop-de-fucking shit. Make it up in just a few seconds once this is all ticked back together. There we go. And and Navshmazka Pop. Actually, no, Bob's your uncle would be the more appropriate saying there, wouldn't it? About the output, how it's outputting, maybe. Just, you know, make sure it's opened wide up there. There we go. Configuration error. 9 times out of 10. When there is a problem like that, it's a configuration error. I just didn't have the gas collector properly configured for ejection. Got that fixed, and hey, presto. And now I've got larger quantities of air going into the tank. Still gonna take some time, but gonna take less time than before. So, you know, any gain, I'll take whatever I can get. Any progress is good progress. Speaking of progress, I bet this is out of... No, it's not. It's still got benzene. That's still running. How are we doing over here? We got 26 ingots of tungsten steel. That's lovely. That's just amazing. Wow. That's a good... That's actually a fair amount. This stuff takes forever to make, and the ingredients are hard to come by, and yeah, it's a thing. It's an entire thing. So, okay, where are we and what are we doing? Where I am is going back over once I have a can of air. I'm going to bounce down to the dust farm and do a quick walkthrough, check on this. That's got plenty of capacity. This needs to be drained before it stalls the machine. Okay, helium. Helium is, as we've seen, useful for processing tungsten. Go throw this in the chem locker. There we go. Get a can of helium put away in the larder. Pantry. Put away in the pantry. To use a term that doesn't involve pork fat. You know? Okay, can't clean this out. Big, oh, 9 tungstate though. That's tempting to haul that up. Alright, 55. I should go look at... Give me a drum. I can't transport the charcoal, but I can pick up the wood tar. Okay. And I'll pick up the wood tar from here. Bring it around and drop it there. And then I have benzene being made. Our old friend benzene. Go through a lot of it. I have ethanol and creosote up here that I could put into storage. I'm going to take those with me. And get rid of this tungsten steel. And I need to go see what I got for a can of air. I mean, what I'm doing right now is useful. It's called puttering. Neat little term, meaning to basically to do the scut. you're not just poking around aimlessly. You're doing all the small tasks that have been accumulating. So you're doing the scut. Puttering is kind of a neat word for it. Let's see. So if you're puttering about in the garden, you're actually doing useful work, even if it looks like you're just kind of farting around. I don't think I need to, yeah, all of this is going back over. Everything's really dependent upon tell you what, I'm going to do this again and drop this in here while I go check on this. How are we doing? We're not even at half a can yet. I don't think I'm going to get there before end of stream at this rate. Alright, I gotta find something else to do. Among other things I need to, well, I could do it, I could go on and take this over as a test. Let me just knock that loose and pop a new one on there. Let that start accumulating again. And I'll take this can of air with me and we'll do some testing. Alright, I've got a bunch of stuff to do over in the void dimension. Proof of concept is a thing. So, over to the void. God damn it, I did it again. Okay, let's put stuff away first. Ooh, I managed to fill up this box. That's interesting. Let's take this bucket of wood tar out of there and put the wiring in, and I'll go put the wood tar in here. Alright. Oh, I need to go back before I forget. I left my safety equipment on the charger. Did it again. I'm good at that. I've gotten really good at that. And with all this bouncing back and forth, I'm going to have to pause a minute because, yeah, we're starting to lag out. Let's just give it 10-15 seconds here for things to kind of sort themselves. Yeah, I hear a break in the sound there. Hearing some break in the background noise. That tells me I've got some lag needing to clear. We'll give it a minute. Are we ready? Not quite. No. Let's... Oh, ouch. Oh, lag. Oh, lag. Lag, 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 lag. Doesn't help that I've got all these particulates animating here. Plus all the create stuff running. Can't stop the create stuff. That's providing water to the boilers. Stop the water to the boilers and they explode. Real simple. Light fuel is not ready yet. Okay, fine. Okay, I have my safety equipment. The lag is starting to clear. I'm going to make it worse. Although in a way I'm making it better because the only stuff happening is the stuff in the refinery. Okay, safety equipment. Walk around to here. Got an import bus sitting here. And boop, there goes the ethanol into the grid. There's a lot of fluid cells here. Every one of them is formatted. Each fluid gets its own cell. I'm not taking any chances on overruns or anything. Alright, that gets the creosote in. That's cleared out. That could be hucked into a chest here for later disposal. What I want is to go drop this can of air over here and see if this sucker works. Boop. And config. There it goes. All right, we are outputting liquid air. Well, we output liquid air. And that was the end of it. And the liquid air went over here. And this is idling. It is idling because we have not programmed it. It is a configuration issue. We're going to come out of a distillation tower here. No? Oh, I need 50 buckets. Yeah, I got 8 buckets. I need like 50. I need a lot more liquid air before this will trigger. However, I have proven that the vacuum freezer is working to make liquid air. At least there's that. I got liquid air made and got it into the distillation tower. I just need more liquid air. I also need lots more wood, so those have run out. These are still, oh, this is getting down low on the wood tar. And this is getting down low on the wood vinegar. They're going to both stop soon. I am out of wood. I got to bring in a crap ton more wood. Oh my god. I'm going to disable this tank. And manually transfer some of this wood tar over this way. Willing to bet, I'm hoping that this shows up at the refinery and not over at the over at Distillery Row. Yes. Cool. Cool beans. We'll go on and get the rest of this imported. go. There's all that imported. And now we have plenty of, whoops, well, we're working on it, we're working on it. Distillation tower, cracking all this down, getting this done. How am I doing on propane? I should check my propane level. It's 715 approximate. That's not bad, but it's not great. These are doing just fine. That's got plenty of benzene to fuel it, and we got what in here? 2.3K. Okay. Alright. At this point, I am not puttering, I am farting around. Let's go on and switch back and head back over because I gotta go make air. But first, wait for it a moment to settle its stuff here. Oh, I gotta figure out how to put a couple more collectors onto that thing. I think what I'm gonna have to do is run the power out underneath it. That's okay, I can do that. I just need the collectors to install. Let's go on and make another collector. Alright, gotta make pumps. Wait, it's wanting normal, it's saying I don't have any normal stainless pipe. God damn. Why don't I ever have normal stainless pipe in this thing? Come on, where are my stainless ingots? Stainless ingot, stainless ingot, here we go. And maybe I can pick up some from the EBF. Let's see, normal pipe. Hold on a second. Ah. I am, as usual, not blinking enough, and my contacts are drying out. There we go. Got the eye drops done. Normal pipe. We found out what normal is. Normal is the size of pipe. It's in between small and large. So there you go. There's what normal actually is. It's the size of pipe between small and large. It's, I guess they didn't want to call it average pipe or medium pipe or, you know, whatever. Whatevs. Not my damn problem. Alright. Oh, lordy, I got a lot of polyethylene here I got to take over. That's waiting to be, that's all cast polyethylene ingot that's waiting to be transported over because I'm expecting to need it. Alright, there's some pipe. Normal stainless steel fluid pipe. We'll leave it making more. Pipe. C-O-L-L. Gas collector needs a fluid filter. There we go. And needs 2 pumps. 1 pump, 2 pump. There we go. Oh, shoot. Collector. Pop. Ding. Done. Alrighty. Oh, 4x. That's 2x. Got some 4x. I'm gonna need 4x. Probably upstairs. It's either upstairs or it's all been transported over, in which case I'm going to be annoyed. Alright, up to ore processing. Bugger all. I got no damn wire. Unless there's some in that chest there. Yes! Yes! Whew, okay. And it is powered. And we set it to config 1. And it is making air. And we connect it to the pipe. Alrighty, there we go. Getting a bit more air coming in. Lordy. Oh, shit. There we go. Helps if you remember. There we go. Okay. Now we've got it clocking in at a reasonable speed, maybe? Hard to say, hard to say. I mean, it's still going to take a while, but it's going to take a little less of a while. Each one of these that I managed to stick on, I can, you know, I could easily do 2 more right here and here. Just don't know if it's going to have a side unblocked to be able to work. I don't seem to be having any problems. I feel like I should start this up. And make some nitric here to bootstrap. Okay, let's just go on and power that on. What's it missing? Low on nitrogen dioxide. Power this on. I'm gonna start making nitrogen dioxide, which then feeds over into there. And we make nitric acid. I'm going to start filling that up. There we go. Nitric acid being made. This is real eat-your-face stuff, boys and girls. Do not mess with the nitric acid. Fuming nitric is even worse. Oh, Lordy. Tell you what, I got a couple minutes here. Things I will not have in my lab. I've talked about this a bit before, but let's talk about it a bit more. And if you look up things I will not have in my lab, or you will find a blog with that title or something at least very close to it, that is by a chemist about compounds that he absolutely refuses to work with. For very good reasons. Difluoride dioxy. Dioxygen difluoride. There we go. Dioxygen difluoride Properly, the chemical symbol should be F2O2, but it's normally written FOOF because that's the sound your lab makes. Sand will not save you now. Boof is such a vehement oxidizer that it will burn silicon. Yeah, the sand, you drop sand on it, and that's just fuel for the fire. The stuff that I am working with is tame by comparison, but still should not be idly fucked with. I mean, hydrochloric acid is literally eat your face stuff, you know? It is what your stomach uses to dissolve proteins and to dissolve animal proteins. It is designed to dissolve animal tissue, like, you know, the skin of your face. Do not fuck with the hydrochloric acid. Do not make, you know, this is one of those points of, you know, don't try this at home. Do not make any of this crap outside of Minecraft. I mean, Lord, I got 2 big chunks of plutonium sitting in a wooden chest in my hallway. In real life, that would be so fucking lethal. As much as it is, it's probably critical mass, you know? At which point it goes boom! Paradimethylaminobenzoaldehyde, sodium citrate, ammonium cyanide. Mix it together one spring afternoon, sit on the floor and watch it go boom, boom. Keep your methanol, ethanol, and butyl acetate. None are for me strong enough to intoxicate. I don't consider a drink to be strong if its carbon chain's not at least 12 atoms long. Whiskey, tequila, and rum are too tame. No, the stuff that I drink must explode into flame when I breathe and dissolve all the paint in the room and shatter the walls with a ground-shaking boom. Boom! Traditionally, you know, the boom is shouted and everybody thumps their drink down on the table. This is a drinking song. You know. It's meant to be sung with a mug of beer or something in your hand. Alright, how is the air coming along? We are at 8.2K. Lordy, 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 I was really hoping I could riff for just enough time to get a little more done there, but it's just not going to happen. And by golly, we've done quite a lot. I'm going to go on and take this over. Come here. And make sure I've got the little one here. Okay. Now, I'll take them both. Fuck. Beetle. And... bonk. There. Okay. You to the dust farm. Boop. And put that away. Off we go to the void accelerator. There are some other lovely things located in that blog, discussed in that blog. This is one of the places where I learned about thioacetone, also known as the Freiburg Horror. When thioacetone was first synthesized, it was synthesized in the German town of Freiburg, and being, you know, reasonably cautious people, the chemists who made the stuff, first, they were working under a ventilation hood. Good move. Unfortunately, the gaskets were made of rubber. Thioacetone dissolves rubber. You have to use cork gaskets or silicone. If you've got the technology to do silicone, you know. Let's see, swap out and bounce up. There's nobody to throw a raid to. Sad, sad, sad. Let's see, let's just pop this on and eject into the system. We get more liquid air. And what's going on here? It gets down to 8.46K, and that's not enough. That's 8,000 buckets. What's going on here? It should be going. Why isn't it going? Are we not getting power? What's going on? Oh, we're not getting power because... Oh, there's propane in there. Alright, well, let's hook it back up. Hold on a minute. Don't have anybody to throw a raid to, so I'm just going to run out my time here. Definitely not going to run over. There we go. We'll get that kicked on and let this start pulling in some propane. I'm trying to figure out why it's not going. It should be going. Oh shit, how did the tank get turned off? Okay. Now we're making liquid air. Okay, now I just have to make enough liquid air that this thing cuts on. Come on, come on, come on. The 10th time it's pilot error. Or operator error, or whatever you want to call it. I, for some reason, had that tank turned off. I have no idea why I would do such a thing. Woo-ha! There we go. We are going. Nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, helium, argon, and crushed ice. We are cracking liquid air into 5 different gases. This is the thing that I was trying to complete, and by God, I have completed it. Where I'm a minute over, but I have completed the task I set out to do on this stream. There we go. I have all these different gases now being produced, and they will start showing up over here. I don't have argon yet because it hasn't kicked off. I'm going to sit here and watch until I have argon come in. This may take a minute. I do need to sign off fairly soon because Vidbeer starts at 10:30, and I am not missing Vidbeer. Not if I can help it. That is the Ukrainian national final for Eurovision. It will have been taped probably 2 days ago, and they'll then do the broadcast in their time slot. They're being allowed to not broadcast live because Ukraine was invaded by Russia. And when you have an imperialist power trying to steal your land by force, it's not safe to have a live music event. No, the Russian army does love to drop bombs on civilians. We've already seen this. I got friends over there. you know? The young woman who introduced me to modding in Minecraft, Agatha, and let me tell you, everybody knows Agatha. She is Ukrainian. She's now living in Germany because of the Russians. Not sure what's happened to the rest of her family. I kind of lost touch with her there for a while. We have argon. We have argon, which means we are importing from the air column. The project is completed. And with the completion of the project, it is that time. It is that time. So, 2 hours gone by. I have gone from an empty space to an air fractioning column and am now producing rare gases and large amounts of nitrogen and oxygen that I will then use to make nitrogen dioxide and use that to make nitric acid to make, oh lordy, tetranitromethane, which I will then mix with my diesel fuel to make cetane-boosted diesel to burn in the large combustion engine. If you give a mouse a cookie, you see how this works. Thank you for watching. I'm assuming I'm talking to somebody who's watching a VOD at this point. The VOD URL is in the lower right there. I do have my VODs on YouTube, and there's other streamers on the team. Check the schedule out. I will be back next Saturday, same bat time, same bat channel, with more Greg Tech Minecraft. It's going to be a couple of more months getting through all this. And I will be back tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. UTC -6, with Roots of Pacha, which is a cozy farm sim that I strongly recommend. It's beautifully written, well animated, just absolutely beautiful work by the folks at Soda Den. I much appreciate their efforts and want people to know more about them.